Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm here with Tony and we're gonna be doing a video about relationship goals.
We're gonna talk on this video. We don't want to make this video the same thing as everybody. Like we're thinking outside the box here. We're gonna tell you things that you're not gonna find anywhere else.
We're gonna tell you that we have experience.
Yeah, and that we have experience in our relationship.
You know, it's just things that have happened to us over the years. So I hope you enjoy this video. We're gonna be talking about our own experience. We are not professionals. We are not perfect.
We are not experts.
But we have some good
Insights.
tips or insights that can help you in your relationship. So stay tuned and let's get this video started. By the way, we just had our 12-year anniversary, so you know, some of this
12 years is a long time,
a long
boy.
ass time, and
it was not easy.
not at all. I agree with you.
No relationship is easy. That's one of the key things. If you want a long-term relationship, you gotta realize from the get-go that it's not gonna be easy.
And you have
And
to
that's
put in
basic.
work.
That's the only difference between long-term and people that can't have long-term relationships. Is that some people just give up. They give up quickly.
They don't want to put
2
in the work.
years, and then they have I'm sick of this girl, and they just Sometimes you do have to get out in certain situations. Cut your losses, move on with your life. But sometimes you have to fight, and keep fixing, get better, grow together. Because otherwise, you're just gonna be
jumping from girl to girl or guy to guy, and it's gonna be the same shit. You're
you're
still
never
gonna have
find the
arguments.
perfect one.
Yep, you're gonna have arguments. You're gonna have fights. Everything can be perfect.
This one here might look perfect, but I made her. I trained her.
It's not training. Don't call it training because I'm not a dog. But
It's not training, but you know what I mean.
But it's working together.
Yeah, like you gotta make that person grow and turn that person into what you were looking for. She was jealous when we first met, and I fixed that kind of. And I was too, by the way.
Okay, thank you. So yeah, we kind of lost track here, but anyways.
Yeah. Another thing that's kind of on the same lines as that is that let's say you like to go to the bar once a month with your friends. Have a guy's night out or a girl's night out. And let's say I do that in the beginning, and she starts to fight. Guys, do not, and I want to make this clear, do not give in. Don't say, oh no, my girl's fighting, I'm not gonna go with you guys. No, do not do that, because that's gonna determine how the rest of your relationship
It's gonna be. Yeah.
If she fights, that's okay. You say she gets mad, okay. You say, okay, I'll see you later, honey. You just leave. That's it. She's gonna be pissed. She probably won't talk to you for a couple days, but after you keep doing that, it's gonna come to a point where she's gonna say, okay, what's the point of me fighting? What's the point of me getting mad? Let me just move on. You say, baby, I'm gonna go have a guys night out this Saturday. She's gonna be, okay. Why? Because she already got mad 20 times and it didn't change a thing. But if the first time, second time, third time, I say, okay, my girl's fighting, I'm not gonna go, I can't go. No.
Then we take that into advantage, and then we're gonna do that all the time so they don't go out. So
it's like a baby. You take, when a baby cries, you give them a bottle because they're hungry. Next time they get hungry and they want the bottle, what are they gonna do? They're gonna cry because that's what gives them the reaction that they want. So you have to train. That's what I mean when you train them. You say, oh, you got mad? That's okay, get mad. You'll be fine. After a couple hours, after a couple days, like, what's she gonna do? Kick your ass? If she kicks your ass, then that's when you're really gonna move on.
So I think that one main ingredient for a healthy relationship is respect.
Obviously, we all know that. Everybody knows that. But some people don't apply it.
Exactly. So what I mean by respect is you have to respect your significant other, even when they're not present, even when they're
not in the room,
even when they're wrong. Sometimes you still, even if they're wrong, you still gotta respect them because, everybody got their own way of thinking, and you're never gonna agree. But you have to learn to disagree too.
And there's a lot of aspects of respect. Not everything in respect is. Respect can also be like let's say I go somewhere to a party or any place and Vivi's not there and I see a girl and I talk with her, you know, even if it's just regular conversation, I'm saying hi, I'm talking to her, this and that, and then I see her 2 days later and I'm with Vivi and I just walk past her and I don't say hi, I don't even look at her like, you know, because I'm with my girl, then in that case I see that as disrespectful because she doesn't know what I'm doing when she's not there. You know, I have to be the same person when she's there and when she's not there.
Exactly.
You know, you can't be one person and then when you're with your girlfriend or your wife, totally different. You know, if you say hi to two girls and you talk to them, do the same exact thing when you're with your wife. So she can be, you know, sure that she knows who she has next to her.
Exactly.
Because you will look like a fool if you're walking with your girl all happy like, yeah, this is my girl. And then the guy's like, okay, 2 days ago she was talking to me chilling when you were not around. No. She needs to be the same person.
Exactly.
If she talks to a guy, then talk to the guy when I'm there. Say, hey, how you doing? Blah, blah, blah. You know, normal. That's what I think. At least.
You're right. But
Because a lot of people think respect and they say respect, yeah, okay, y'all. Don't scream at her, don't yell at her, don't
other points.
don't swear at her. No, there's a lot of things.
There's a lot of things that goes under that layer of respect. So you choose which one you want to apply to yourself.
All of them.
Lying. When you're in a relationship, you know, you cannot be lying because that ruins everything.
There's a lot of different aspects of lying. Like, there can be a stupid little lie, but even that stupid little lie, like, what's the point? Just, you know, sometimes people lie because they don't want their wife or their girlfriend to get mad or to start an argument, which is another thing. Like, if Vivi comes and tells me something and I make a big fight out of it, let's say she tells me, I saw my ex at the store, at the supermarket, you know, and whatever, we spoke for a couple minutes, blah, blah, blah. And I start a fight. And I say, what the hell you doing talking to him, blah, 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 blue, blue. You know, the next time that happens, guess what's going to happen? The next time she sees her ex.
I'm not going to tell you.
She's not going to tell me.
Because I'm going to be afraid.
She's going to say, if I saw him, he's going to start a fight. So don't do that. Don't fight, and that won't cause her to lie to you. Because it can be a simple, stupid, let's say she didn't do anything wrong. She just saw her ex and she said, hi, how you doing? Yeah, I'm doing good, blah, blah, blah. But now she's going to say she didn't do nothing wrong, but she's going to lie to you about it because she knows you're going to fight.
Your reaction.
Even though she didn't do nothing wrong. So it's basically a stupid lie that
doesn't have to happen.
It shouldn't happen.
Should be avoided.
So in order for her so she won't lie to you, then don't fight over stupid things, you know. And that happens with a lot of things. Like, let's say I want to go to the little restaurant and have a couple drinks with my friend, and she makes a big fight about it. Then the next time I'm gonna the same thing. I'm gonna be like, you guys wanna? Oh, okay. Where were you? Oh no. I was at the store, or, you're gonna lie. Even though you're not doing nothing wrong, you're just going to a restaurant to have a couple drinks with your friend. But you're gonna lie because you wanna avoid the fight, you know? And that little lie turns bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. Before you know it's
just a mess.
That's life.
And a big ass mess. Another thing that's important in a relationship is keeping your relationship private. And that comes in a lot of ways too. Telling your friends about your relationship and your problems can be a problem as well. So don't do that.
Nobody needs to know that you're fighting with your boyfriend or girlfriend. Like, nobody needs to know. Like, that's one of the worst things, is either going on social media and just talking a whole bunch of crap, and you think that just because I'm not, like, I do it, and just think that if I do it and just because I don't put Vivi, people are not gonna know that I'm talking about her. Like, nobody's stupid, you know? If I go on Facebook and I start talking, these women, they're always fighting for this and this and that, or blah, 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 blah. Like, People gonna put two and two together. They know what you're talking about. Then she's gonna get mad and be like, oh, look at this idiot. She's gonna go on her Facebook. She's gonna go, freaking man, like, no. Keep your fights private. Like, nobody needs to know. You know, if me and Vivi fight, we go outside this house, we go to the restaurant, nobody knows that we fought. Nobody. Like, we just normal. We walk around each other, we talk, normal, blah, blah, blah.
And it's hard to do that.
You put it on pause. You put the fight on pause.
Yeah.
So you get back home, you unpause the fight.
And you resume.
And you keep going with it.
Yeah, no, but honestly, that's very important because a lot of people want to throw in their opinions and they don't know what's going on. And that's gonna get you more upset and that's gonna turn things into a mess.
Only share the good moments. That's what I always say. Like, only share the good moments. You wanna share something on Facebook? Only share the good moments. You wanna share something with your friends? Only share the good moments. And that's even kind of a bad idea too. Like, you honestly don't wanna talk about your relationship with friends just because I don't think that's a good idea. You're kind of opening a door, you know? And
to expectations.
Yeah, not only that, you can make somebody, you know, start
vicious about your partner, you know, like wanting
You can make two things happen. You can either make your friends hate your boyfriend, or you can make them like your boyfriend. So exactly. Either way, it's a bad idea. That's what
you're gonna lose both ways.
Yeah. So I'd say just like if you wanna post good moments on Facebook, that's cool, you know, but don't go too much into detail. Like, privacy is very important. In our relationship, our relationship is really private, you know? And I think that's one of the most important things.
You gotta keep stuff private most of the time. So another thing that's very important in terms of privacy between ourselves is important as well. Okay, for example, I have my own friends, he got his own friends, and sometimes we can be in the same room and I'm writing to my friends and stuff, and he needs to give me my space and let me have these conversations with my friends without intervening and trying to reach out to my phone, or, you know, because I need my privacy with my friends. He doesn't need to know what they're writing to me because that's none of his business. So I need to give him his privacy with his friends and his phone, and I need to get my privacy.
It's one thing to say, oh, who you texting? You know, she can say, oh, I'm texting my friend, blah, that's it. And when I say friends, I mean girlfriends. Yeah, not boyfriends, because she doesn't have no guy friends. That's just my personal preference. You guys might be different, but I don't like it if she has guy friends.
So yeah, that's a thing that I think it depends on how you were raised and, you know, your culture. But Tony doesn't like me having male friends, and he pointed that out at the beginning of the relationship. I didn't agree with it.
I don't have girlfriends either, just to make it clear. Like, it's not a
just for
one-sided thing, you know. I don't have any girlfriends, and she doesn't have any guy friends. And it's honestly like, you can say that it's jealousy, but the way that I see it is, she can have a guy friend and she knows her intentions, but she don't know his intentions. And that's one of the things, like, guys are a lot different than women, you know? A woman can have a guy and say, oh, no, this is my friend. Guys are totally different. Like, 90% of guys, they only befriend a girl because they want something more from her. Like, it's really rare, especially like Puerto Rican culture, Spanish culture, or at least Puerto Ricans. You know, I know that, like, white people, they have a lot of white people, they tend to have more, you know, guy friends and girlfriends and all that. But in my culture, that's really not that.
That's really, like I was saying, he pointed out at the beginning of our relationship, I didn't agree with it, but fast forward, I got used to it. You know, it's not a problem, I don't care, I'm fine, I don't need it.
Yeah,
we're good.
You're gonna realize, like, that friends come and go. Like, they come and go all the time. Like, you're probably not gonna have the same friends in 5 years. You're not gonna have the same friends
that you have now.
So why are you gonna, like, you always gotta put your relationship before your friendship, because before any friendship, even if you've had a friend for 5 years, but if you meet somebody and you're really trying to spend
the rest of
your life with that person, then you have to put them first before your 5-year relationship with your friend, because You know, that's what's gonna be. This person's gonna be there when your friend is not there. This is the person that's supposed to be there. So you have to decide early on. If you're not willing to put your relationship before your friend, then you're not with the right person. That's what I think.
That's true, baby. That's true. So like we were saying, our relationship is not perfect. So we fight, we argue, and one of the things that we do when we fight with each other and things get a little heated up, Tony usually is the one to leave, and he takes his 3-hour, 4-hour break before he comes back home. And by the time he comes back, then the tension has lowered down.
You don't want to make rash decisions when you're mad. Like, that's really one of the things that messes up a lot of relationships, because you'll get mad and you'll say, I'm leaving, you know, you pack up all your shit, you leave. And then even though you want to go back and you deep down you're like, you know, I'm not mad anymore, but you already packed all your shit. So it's like, what do I do? Do I go back and unpack, or do I just... So I say, when you have a fight, don't pack your shit, don't break up. What you have to do is
get away.
Leave for 2, 3 hours, 4 hours. After 3, 4 hours, you are probably not gonna be mad anymore, and you'll be fine. You'll come back. If you're still mad, then I would say you can start your packing shit. But even then, like, sometimes me and her will have a fight, and we'll be mad for 2, 3 days. But I won't leave. I'll sleep in the kids' room, you know, for 2, 3 days. After 3 days, you'll see her. She'll start coming next to me. And she'll start kissing me,
and I'll be like, I miss you.
Yeah, that's what she does a lot. And that's just what happens, you know. Let's see, the first day, if I would have been like, no, F you, I'm leaving, I pack my and I'm out. Then after, I'm gonna be like, okay, what do I do now? Do I go back, or do I? It's gonna be harder, you know. And
then that's kind of cute that you get to leave and think.
And that's healthy. I think that's healthy for a relationship. Like, when you're 2 days, 3 days mad at each other without talking, that's good, because you
miss her.
You miss each other, you know. Even though you're this close to them, you're still like missing, because you don't get to talk. You don't get to, like me, when I get mad at him for so many days, I get anxious because he's the only person that I talk to, and you know, after a long day at work or something, I want to come home and rant and tell him everything about my day and stuff. And not having that option when you're mad is like, oh, what do I do? So, yeah. So don't make rash decisions when you're mad.
It's not healthy.
Yeah.
So think it through. Keep it moving. So remember, guys are different from females. So I'm the type of person that I would like to be lovey-dovey, you know, suffocating him. So, and I'm sure a lot of girls are like that. And guys are different.
Most guys are, not every guy, but most guys are different. Like, guys need space. And I don't mean like all the time, but what I mean, like, maybe once a week, like, we want to get out by ourselves, do something, any little thing, but just be alone for a few hours, because, you know, we have to, I don't know, take a break.
Yeah, you do. It's healthy. You don't want to be 24/7 with a person, because that creates, you're gonna, at some point in the day, you're gonna,
There's gonna be tension, even you're gonna get on your nerves, on each other's nerves. You're gonna get on each other's nerves if you're together all the time. So that's why I say maybe even once a day or a couple times a week, you go, you take a break. Maybe you have lunch by yourself, or maybe you go somewhere. Like me, I have my own studio where I pay rent. I go by myself. I spend time alone, you know, where she doesn't, other than when she calls me, but she doesn't bother me. And when your boyfriend or girlfriend is doing that, like, don't be calling them or FaceTiming them, or like, I mean, you can do that, but don't overdo it, you know? Yeah.
Everything has
its limits. If he's trying to escape, you know, clear his mind, and you're just calling, where are you? How long are you gonna take? Oh, you already been away there for an hour. Oh, blah, blah, blah. Like, damn, he's really not escaping.
And I used to be like that, you know. It's been 12 years. I have learned my lesson, you know. You grow together. That's what happens in a long-term relationship, you know. You grow and you learn and you become better and better and better. And you get to know that person better, so you know what he likes, what he doesn't like. And so you try to please each other as much as you can.
Nobody's perfect. So you have to find the person that you want to grow with and you want to learn with, and try to mold them, as best you can into what you want, because you're never gonna find the perfect person, like never, never, never.
But that doesn't mean that you have to stay in a toxic relationship, that somebody that hits you or somebody that mistreats you, don't
There's
get
certain
wrong.
things that people can change and certain things that people cannot change. If somebody's being physically abusive, then I say 90% of the time they're not gonna change. Like, that's
Yeah.
just gonna be a cycle, and it's gonna keep happening and happening and happening. So
Stay away,
Yeah.
Another thing is that, for instance, when you have a big argument with your, partner, and you decide to forgive him for whatever he did, it doesn't have to be something major, but whatever it is that you forgave him for, do not bring it up later on, because that's annoying and that's tiring, right? If you forgave him from the bottom of your heart, just keep it moving.
Let it go.
And just start all over. And that also goes to like old relationships. If you have an ex before your partner, do not bring up things that you used to do with your ex with your partner. Do not tell your current partner about your old relationship, because it usually turns out bad.
Every argument or any little thing, they're gonna bring out your past relationships. Like, let's say you say, oh yeah, I went with my ex, yeah, I cheated on her one time because whatever. Guess what's gonna happen? Every time you fight or you go out or something with some friends or anything, she say, you cheated on your girlfriend. Why should I trust you? Or why should I believe that you're not gonna do that to me? You should have never said that in the beginning.
So don't talk about your exes with your current relationship, because it's not healthy.
You can say, obviously, this person was my ex, but
Or
that's about it. Like, you don't have to go into detail.
Into details, exactly.
know.
Why you fought, stuff like that. It's not healthy. It's not gonna help you in your current relationship.
Leave the past in the past.
And live your present.
And create the future.
Mm-hmm.
I say don't fight over stupid reasons. If she tells you, hey, yeah, I went to the bank, this guy, the bank teller was trying to kick it to me or flirting with me or whatever. Don't fight with her. Don't be like, oh, don't, blah, blah, blah. What do you do? Were you trying to tease him or flirt with him or blah, blah, blah? Because guess what's going to happen? You think nobody else is going to flirt with her? The people are going to still flirt with her, but the only thing that's going to change is she's not going to tell you about it. Next time somebody flirts with her, next time a guy tries to kick it to her, she's going to say, should I tell him? Nah, I'm not going to tell him. Why?
And it's good that,
because she knows you're going to fight.
and it's good that, give your girl the openness to tell you that stuff, because in the future something gets, let's say a guy starts flirting with me, and then I don't pay attention to him, but I tell you what happened, and then later on he says something about me, you already know the story, you know what I mean? So you can avoid
because
situations
that's one
like
of the
that.
worst things is like when you find something out about your girlfriend through somebody else's mouth.
Exactly, that's my point.
Like, that's really uncomfortable, and it sucks. Like, let's say your girlfriend went to the bank or whatever, any stupid thing, but like, you gotta be honest. Like, hey, I saw this person, and yeah, I talked to him for a few minutes, whatever. Or let's say I go to the supermarket and I see one of her friends, and I chat up with her for a couple minutes. And then I never tell her about it. 2 weeks later, her friend comes and says, oh, I saw your boyfriend at the supermarket. Yeah, I was talking to him for a little bit, blah, 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 blah.
I'll be like, what?
She told me this. She's going to feel stupid. Why?
Very stupid.
Because I never told her about it. So she's going to be like, okay, what the hell's going on?
Exactly.
So I say, you don't have to go, give her a script about what happened. But you can say, oh, I saw your friend at the supermarket. Yeah,
and we were talking, whatever.
We talked for a few minutes, So that way, next time when they tell her, she'll be like, "Oh yeah, he told me about it."
Yeah. I hate when people try to make me look stupid. So I don't do it to him, because I hate that shit myself. So every time, like, even I don't know, guys that he know, when they try to tell me stuff, I tell him straight up, "Hey, this is what happened," just so he don't.
And I don't fight about it. I just say, "Oh yeah, what did he say? Oh okay."
But it's good, because when he sees that person, he knows what's up. You know what I mean? So he doesn't have to feel like a fool, because I don't like.
Another thing, while we're on that topic, like let's say one of your friends or anybody, they come up to you and they tell you something about your boyfriend. Like, never let that person know that you didn't know. Never. Like, always act like you knew, or like you're fine. So let's say somebody comes up to me and they say, "Oh yeah, I seen Vivi at the mall or anywhere at this restaurant," and let's say I didn't know about it. I'm gonna be like, "Oh yeah, she went there," or I'll act stupid. I'll play it off, because the thing that's gonna make is they're gonna see how you react. A lot of people wanna
They do
get
it
you mad
with that intention.
Yeah, they do it with bad intentions. But if every time you're like, "Oh yeah, okay, yeah," or you just fine with it, they're gonna get tired of it. They're gonna be like, I'm just losing my.
Yeah, but that's not gonna happen, because again, we're talking
Okay,
about.
but I'm just saying, just in case.
Okay.
Because that's another thing that I see. Like, somebody will tell somebody something, and if they get a
flip.
reaction, then that's gonna keep happening. Every single time they're gonna come and they're like, "Oh, blah blah blah, this and this."
That's true. So play it off, and then when you get home, you figure it out.
Yeah.
Because people are mean, and nowadays people don't care about your relationship. They don't. The only people that care is yourself, you and your partner. So if you guys don't put that respect and that work into it, nobody else will. Nobody else will respect it. Nobody else will care. So it's only between you two. I think that's gonna conclude this video. But like I said, if you really care for your partner, you should, work together, respect them, love them, treat them like you want to be treated. And yeah, that's it, right, baby? Oh, before we go, it's not all about love and hugs and kisses. There's more than that into our relationship. There's more than that. Like,
and every relationship is no relationship is perfect. There is no relationship that's perfect. Every relationship fights. Every relationship argues. Every relationship has their bad moments. You gotta learn how to grow from them, and you gotta move past them. And that's the only way that you're gonna be in a long-term relationship. Because if you give up too quickly, and you're never gonna have a long-term relationship.
No, because
you're always gonna have your 2-year relationship, 1-year relationship. You're never gonna find the perfect person, but you kind of have to grow with that person. You find the perfect person that you can mold into how you want, into what you want.
and that only will happen when both of you work it out. Not only one person, both of them. So that's the only thing that's gonna help you guys in your relationship.
So respect, honesty, loyalty,
Communication.
privacy, communication.
So thank you guys for watching this video. Leave your comments down below. Tell us about your relationships, advice.
Ask us any questions, relationship questions.
Yep, you can. And
We are not the
subscribe.
perfect relationship, but we have been together for 12 years. So
And
we've learned a lot.
we've learned a lot, and after 12 years, I can tell you that I'm happy and that I love this scumbag so much. And thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.
Bye.
Bye.